no farmers, no food. So, but when you know what the World Economic Forum is and what their plans are, then you know what they're up to.
Yeah.
And that's, well, I have 3 children and it scares me to death.
This is Lewis Brackpool for Rebel News, and today I'm outside the Friesland Town Hall where politician and farmer Nienke Koopmans, where she is showing incredible support for the farmers and their right to protest against Netherlands government is trying to implement these bizarre and quite radical green policies against the farmers here in the Netherlands, which could see up to 50% of farm owners and their lands completely cut. So I'm going to go and have a chat with her and see what she says.
I'm a farmer in Holland, in Friesland, and we have a nice farm with our family, with my husband and our 3 children. And the only thing we want to do is to produce food and do that 7 days a week. And our government doesn't allow it us anymore. They made up an argument that is totally crap, and that's how they're gonna get rid of the Dutch farmers.
Because protests have sparked across the Netherlands, and because the Netherlands is a big exporter in foods and supply chains and things like that, we see it as more of a local issue. More of an international issue as opposed to a local issue. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And you know, we produce a lot of food, and we produce it on very high standards. During the last years, we were forced to to produce according to high standards. No problem. So now we got this food. We got good food, and we export it, and we take care of a lot of food, voedselzekerheid, security of food, and they want to take it away. That's absurd. And you know, Holland has a very statistic. We are very strong. Towards other countries because of our agriculture products, and so we get products from other countries in return, because Holland doesn't have that many grondstoffen, stuff.
Sure.
So, but because of our export, we have a lot of things we get in return, and so that is also very tricky about this.
Do you know much about the World Economic Forum?
Yeah, I do.
What can you tell me? What are your comments on the World Economic Forum?
Well, what you see, especially last year or the last 2 years, is that it's all getting together. And I mean, why, as a government, why would you get rid of your farmers? No farmers, no food. So. But when you know what the World Economic Forum is and what their plans are, then you know what they're up to. And that's, well, I have 3 children, and it scares me to death.
If you had a message to your Prime Minister in some form of change, what would you say to him if he was standing in front of you right now?
Yeah, I would say that the Dutch farmers, they have such an important part in the whole food security. So you should be very proud of it, and be very make sure that not one farmer stops these years, because we know there's going to be a food shortage. We know it. Hey, you can see it already. The prices are getting sky high. People can't afford their food anymore. So it's terrible what he's doing, and it looks like he doesn't care nothing at all. It doesn't seem to care. He doesn't seem to care.
It's almost. It's hard to not see that this is almost by design. You know, because why would you try and get rid of farmers in a huge inflation and supposedly a food crisis, right? So for international viewers, we're seeing quite a similar thing, especially over in Canada, in Britain, and various other places. Where do you see this situation resolving? Do you see something resolving, or do you think things are going to get worse before they get better?
Well, I think a lot of the Dutch people, they really can't imagine that this is the plan. That they haven't had a food shortage since World War II. So they're not growing up with that, and so they only know what it is when it's too late, when the farmers are gone. So that is my worst, my biggest fear.
Yeah.
So, but you see in Holland that a lot of people are standing up and they're saying, "Oh my God, this is not right." I mean, in the Corona period, a lot of people didn't want to see it, and they thought, "Oh no, this government is doing the right thing, and okay, they're locking us, and they're lockdowns and everything, and they're giving us medicine." But they say, "Okay, this is good for us."
Yeah.
But now you see, like they're getting to their food, that a lot of people see that it's not good. It's bad.
Been on the road now for a few days, and we've been covering the farmer rebellion, and you can still help support us over at farmerrebellion.com. It is important that you visit the website, check out our reports, keep up to date of future reports, farmerrebellion.com, and you can even donate to help keep us going and keep us spreading the other side of the story.